Now to a man who has been very busy tracking this
this front
forecast. Right.
Kind of a rarity for us to see such a powerful fall-like storm in the middle of August.
I know,
right.
Yeah, so this is going to be taking us into a very soggy start to our weekend as the moisture has already started to fall across much of the shoreline as early as late last night. A live look out towards Seaside, just the same with Newport as those raindrops continue to surface across the Oregon and Washington coast. You can see those yellows and oranges, a good indication of where the heaviest of the rain is slowly tracking its way from the west to the south and east, all part of our latest cold fronts, bringing a few isolated raindrops to the northern Willamette Valley as we speak. Of course, the cloud cover cooler temperatures also in the mix. We'll turn now just to the radar. That's picking up on a little bit of that moisture, slowly pushing its way through the Portland, Vancouver metro area, and that will only become more widespread and more intense as the late evening hours proceed. As far as the rain accumulation goes, a lot of zeros for us, at least through the northern Willamette Valley. But take a look at this. Since midnight, picking up on 1/4 inch for Tillamook, over a 1/2 inch out towards Astoria, as we've already managed to pick up on about 6/100ths of an inch out towards the Dow. So this is going to be really beneficial for much of the Pacific Northwest and help to decrease that wildfire potential. Now, this is a sight we don't typically see again in the month of August. This tongue of moisture stretching across the Pacific Ocean, almost atmospheric river-like, which we are accustomed to those, but typically during the fall, winter, and spring months, not in the heart of summer, but it is fast moving. It's going to be tracking its way further to the south into the state of California as we work our way through the weekend. All right, tonight, make sure that those trash cans are securely in place as those winds gust close to about 25 miles per hour through the Willamette Valley, and then they'll start to taper back out the west at about 5 to 10 miles per hour as we move our way through the day tomorrow. So there's the brunt of the front sliding its way through western Oregon, southwest Washington. That's going to be where the heaviest of the rain starts to fall, carries us through the overnight hours, and as we work our way into the start of the day tomorrow, starting things off wet, but then gradually drying things back out. A few breaks in the clouds and maybe a splash and dash shower, a very real possibility as we move our way through Saturday. Sunday, we increase the cloud coverage, but we decrease that rain potential as those temperatures also remain on the mild side. Now, I want to put everything into perspective. August, typically our second driest month of the entire year, averaging just a little bit more than a 1/2 inch of rain. Look at these rainfall totals, likely to surpass our monthly rainfall within just about a 24-hour time span. Close to about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch for us here in the Portland, Vancouver area. An additional 1/2 inch possible out along the coastline, and also seeing that beneficial rain on the east side of the Cascades to help to reduce the fire threat. August already bringing us almost a 1/2 inch of moisture as our rain surplus sits at just below a 1/4 of an inch. Now, out towards the central eastern sections of the state, that's where a flash flood watch is in effect. From Saturday morning to Saturday night, flooding has a greater potential to happen in this area because of the prolonged time frame of the rain-free conditions, as we are expected to see some really persistent rain out that direction as we move our way into Saturday. Right now, picking up on maybe just a slight raindrop or two across the Portland, Vancouver area as those temperatures sit comfortably in the mid-70s, dropping by about 5 degrees as we work our way towards the sunrise hour tomorrow. It will be wet. It will be windy tonight. Again, those gusts nearing 25 miles per hour. Tomorrow, we slowly dry things out, push ourselves close to about 80 degrees, and we will be seeing maybe just a stray raindrop or two periodically through the afternoon and evening hours. Drying things out Sunday, so not a complete washout for the weekend. Temperatures expected to hover in towards the upper 70s. But look at next week. The pendulum swings from one direction to the next, putting ourselves back into that summer-like territory, mid-80s, which is typical for this time of year. But then low 90s 1 week from today with nothing but sunshine. We will take this moisture because it will really help us get through the next 7 days.
Yeah, especially with the fire threat too, right?
Absolutely. And, you know, over the past several months when we've gotten the rain, it hasn't made its way to central eastern Oregon. This go around, it's strong enough to do so.
All right. Thanks, Josh.
Well, coming up.